Hey guys, it's Kira. It's Monday afternoon and Jay and I are just about to set off on a road trip down to Snowdonia where we're going to be spending the next few days on holiday. We're just about to pick up a Pizza Hut for a snack on the way down, and I'm really excited because Pizza Hut now do vegan cheese, so that'll be a really great road trip snack. So it was my 21st birthday just a couple of weeks ago, and as one of my presents my mum bought Jay and I a mini break in Snowdonia in Wales. So it's Monday afternoon and we've just arrived and we're going to be staying here for the next 4 days. The place we're staying at looks absolutely amazing. It's just in the middle of the countryside and there's absolutely loads of animals everywhere. There's chickens, ducks with chicks, alpacas and some sheep with lambs, so it looks really amazing right up my street. And I'm really excited to be spending the next few days here, and I thought I might as well bring the vlogging camera along and show you guys what we get up to. As for the rest of this evening, seeing as it's already 6 o'clock and we already ate some pizza on the way down, we don't really have to do anything else for the evening, so we're just going to sit outside, enjoy the evening sun, do a bit of reading and probably have a few cups of tea as well. Guys, it's about 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning and we've just woken up, so we're just going to go for a quick early morning run just to get in a little bit of exercise and also to explore the area that we're staying in. So we've just gotten back from what ended up being about a 5k run, and as I'm sure you can tell by how red my face is, it was a really tough route. The place where we're staying is really beautiful but really hilly, so the whole way back was pretty much just a solid uphill, which has properly killed me off. So we're just about to make some breakfast, and although I usually am definitely a porridge person, I didn't bring any oats with me because I wasn't sure what the cooking facilities would be like, so I'm just going to have some granola and probably some Weetabix as well. So we've had breakfast, we've showered, and now we've just driven out to a little seaside town called Snowdonia. This is a place that I used to come loads when I was younger, but I haven't been in quite a few years, so I'm really excited to take Jay and go for a little walk and show him around. Llandudno and got a bit of a treat lunch from Greg's. I ended up getting a Belgian bun because I haven't had them in ages and they're vegan and super delicious. So we've now moved on to a place called Swallow Falls, which has some absolutely amazing waterfalls, and there's also absolutely loads of woods around, so we're just going to go for a really long walk and enjoy the scenery. So we're back from all of our walks, and because we only had a bit of a snacky lunch, we're just going to have a little bit of toast with jam and vegan butter now, and then I'm going to make us a big bowl of pasta for dinner. So we're now on Wednesday morning, which is our last full day here. We'll be going home tomorrow, and I can't get over how quickly this little mini break is going. So we've actually woken up to quite a cloudy day today, hence why I've got the jumper on, after having quite a few sunny days. And because we also had a really busy day yesterday, what with doing a 5k run in the morning and then doing 25k steps throughout the day, we've just had a bit more of a chilled out morning. Slept in until about 7 and then just chilled for a while, then had a nice breakfast of some granola, and now we're just getting ready to go out to the National Park Snowdonia. We haven't really got that much of a plan for the day. We're just going to explore and see what we find, and probably just stop if we see anything really nice. So I'll just take you along and see what we get up to today. So we've been driving around for a couple of hours now, and we're just completely surrounded by mountains. We haven't really found anywhere that great to stop though, so we're going to try and find some waterfalls and go for a little walk in the forest near there, and also find some food for lunch because I am hungry. We hit the jackpot with lunch and managed to find somewhere that did really great chips and vegan cake, so we're properly filled up now. And then we've come out on a walk and found this place with some amazing like white water river stream thing. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks really cool, so we're just wandering around and exploring the area. this afternoon we got hit by some rain, hence why my hair's kind of gone a bit crazy and curly, so we've decided to just come back to the cabin that we're staying in and have a cosy evening in for our last night here. Because we had quite a big lunch, we're just fancying something a little bit snacky for our dinner, so I'm thinking I'm just going to make some beans on toast, and then we're going to spend the rest of the evening probably just listening to some podcasts, doing a little bit of bullet journaling, and also doing some reading. The book that I'm currently reading is The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I'm about 150 pages in, and so far I'm really enjoying it. Guys, so it's Thursday today, which is our last morning here, so we've just woken up, done a little bit of reading, and now we're just about to grab some breakfast. And seeing as the rain from yesterday evening has stopped, we're just going to eat our granola outside and enjoy the nice scenery before we have to leave, and then I guess we'll just gather up our stuff and hit the road to go back home. So even though we're actually just about to leave, I thought I'd share with you a little room tour of the place that we've been staying in, because it's been such a nice place for us to stay. I found it really lovely. So as soon as you come in the door, you've just got this amazing view straight out of the window with a little table and chairs that you can sit on to enjoy some food if it's not so nice weather outside. And then we've also got a little sofa to sit on where we've been doing some reading in the evenings. And then you come over here and we've just got the bed, which is super cozy and has some amazing fluffy blankets and some windows as well. And that's probably the thing that I've enjoyed most about this place, is that even though it's actually a really small room, the amount of windows that there is for such a small space really make it feel so much bigger and lighter than it actually is. And so it's been such a great place to sit on an evening when it's gotten cold and dark outside. But actually there is such a lovely outside space as well that we've not actually had to spend too much time inside, so it's just been a nice place to come when it's evening time just to get cosy before bed. But the rest of the time we've pretty much been outside for all of our meals and everything as well, so it's been such a nice place to stay. And I'll actually pop a link in the description to the place that we stayed at, because it really was so nice. So we're just about ready to leave, but before we do, I think I need to go and find the alpacas and say goodbye to them before we head off. We're about an hour into the drive home now, and we've just stopped to get some fuel, and the service station had a Pret, so I just picked up a couple of bits for a snack. So I just got a avocado, apple, I think cucumber and spinach smoothie, which sounds a bit strange but interesting, so I thought I'd give that a go. And I also got a little dark chocolate. There's like a dark chocolate and sea salt that I've had before, and it's really nice. So those are my little road trip snacks, and I thought that would be a good time to talk about how I've been eating as a vegan while we've been on holiday. Because obviously normally I try to stick to a relatively healthy diet. I don't claim to have a perfect diet, but I do try to stick mostly to whole foods as much as I can. But here obviously you've seen I've been eating a lot more convenience and processed foods, for example like having pre-packaged cereals for breakfast instead of my usual oats or a smoothie, and having sort of cakes and toast and vegan butter and all those kinds of things. And the reason for that is partly because I'm on holiday, so I was just having a bit more treat food than I normally would, but also because when it comes to being vegan on the road, it is a lot more easy to just go for processed food sometimes, because I think when you're travelling you have to be a bit more flexible. And it's important to remember as well that you don't have to you know, think about having a perfect diet all the time, because it does balance out. If you eat healthy diet the majority of the time when you're on holiday, you can definitely afford to eat a bit more processed stuff. And I also think this just shows that it is possible to be vegan anywhere. You can definitely sort of achieve a vegan diet no matter where you are travelling. So we've just pulled up at home after what was a really lovely holiday, and in spite of everything that I just said about how it's great to be a flexible vegan and how eating junk food isn't too bad for you every once in a while, I am really excited to have a meal of whole foods and actually eat some vegetables this evening. So yeah, I also think that when you do generally eat a whole foods diet, you notice that when you go sort of off track for a few days and eat a lot more junk food than you normally would, you genuinely do start craving whole foods, and I'm definitely feeling that today because I'm really excited to just eat some vegetables later on. But anyway, that's the end of this video, so thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.